the BJP now slamming Modi over census 2025 nod. Congress saying the Prime Minister has betrayed OBCs by refusing a caste census. Congress says Modi's refusal to conduct a caste census is a clear betrayal of the OBC communities, ignoring the voices demanding justice. He's denying our people their due representation, all because of political arrogance. Will the RSS, JDU and the TDP stand with the people or stay silent? OBC betrayed hashtag. The Congress there slamming the nod for a census that will be carried out next year. The centre gives a nod for it. Piyush joining us for more on that. Piyush, the Congress responding to the census saying caste census has not been done. This is in a way betraying the OBC communities. Give us more in detail on what context has the Congress commented on.
Well, Nabila, Congress MP Manikam Tagore is now coming out and targeting Modi government, claiming that the government, Modi-led government, has decided not to do the caste-based census. He is also saying that this is a betrayal of OBC communities, and we will continue to raise this issue. You would also remember that.
All right, stay with us, Piyush. I'm going to quickly bring in Manikam Tagore, Congress leader, MP, who joins us for more on that. Manikam Tagore, we're looking at a comment that you've made on behalf of the party. Give us a little more on what you think of the census nod that Modi government has given for 2025, delimitation of seats, a point of contention for the opposition for long now.
Yeah, thank you. Regarding the caste census, in the decadal census which has to start from 2021, it has been delayed, and now there are reports and there are people who are saying from the government that the 2025 they will have the census, and in that census, categorically, caste census is not going to be there, which is very surprising because the opposition leader Rahul Gandhi ji has been demanding, and all the opposition parties has been demanding that time has come for a equal distribution, and we should have a caste census. For that, we need the data in place. And in 2011, there was a data taken, but that needs to be cleaned. Therefore, the government was not announcing. And now we were expecting the new census will have the caste part, which usually has it, scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. The question being asked to people when the census is taken is about the data of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes are taken, and the religion is also taken. Only caste for OBCs and other communities has not been taken. Therefore, we thought that they will make it. But ignoring the voices who are demanding social justice, Mr. Modi's arrogance has only prevailed. And now this is a time that will RSS, JDU and the TDP stand is going to be more important, and what they are going to say to the people, whether they are going to be part of this betrayal or whether they are going to express their views. Because RSS as well as JDU as well as TDP has also demanded it later for the past 2-3 months after the elections, parliament elections. Their stand has been that there should be a caste census. Therefore, we have to wait and see. And if this is going to be true, Mr. Modi, as being an OBC, has betrayed the OBC section.
Why do you particularly say OBC has been betrayed? If you can elaborate a little, because we know that there's going to be also an understanding of the sects within the SC/ST. Do you feel that in this process, the OBC has been left out?
Yeah, as you know that in the decadal census, there are questions varying from name, your house number, address, all this kind of things. Then the religion. Then if you are a scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, the data is taken. And OBC, if you are a OBC, the data is not marked. You are asked the question what community you belong, but that is not noted in that column. There is no column for the OBC community. If scheduled caste and scheduled tribe and religion are taken. Therefore, what now as after the 27% reservation of the Mandal Commission, it is now after the implementation in the national level in 1993, it has been more than 30 years. Now still when we arrive in the OBC committee, standing committee, still we found out that we are not reached to the level of 27% of reservations in the central government jobs. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji has voiced its concern in the parliament also that there is no secretaries. There are only 2 secretaries in the national level. Among these 72 secretaries, central union secretaries who are departmental secretaries from the OBC community. Therefore, the space for OBCs are not given, and the space for OBCs through reservation is a legitimate right and it's a constitutional right. Therefore, to do that, when Rohini Commission reports, as well as all other reports of the OBC-related commissions, has mentioned very clearly that we need data. To capture that data, the census is a very important tool. And in that tool itself, being an OBC, Mr. Modi is not allowing that census to be taken. Caste census means he is betraying the OBC community. That's my point.
Okay. Thanks very much, Manikam Tagore. Well, this is the opposition who says the OBC community who will not be taken into account as part of the census is going to be feeling deprived, and the BJP has now decided, of course, the NDA has given a nod now to carry out a census, which is a population roundup that will happen in 2025. It's been now 4 years. This was awaited. The government is expected to begin the census survey in 2025 after a 4-year delay. Census typically conducted every 10 years to update the National Population Register. It was scheduled for 2021, but that had to be postponed due to COVID pandemic reasons, and now even the census cycle is expected to change. Following the census, delimitation of Lok Sabha seats will commence, and that exercise is likely to be completed by 2028 as per sources. This development comes amid demands from several opposition parties for a caste census. However, the government has now not yet made a decision, and details of the census process is yet to be made public too, but seemingly a nod has been given. Sources say that next year's census may also survey sub-sects within the general and SC/ST categories. But again, like the Congress leader says, the OBCs are left out in this in the census survey. Meanwhile, opposition India bloc has hit out at the Modi government, alleging that Modi's refusal on caste census was a big betrayal to the OBCs.
There is no caste census report. There is only a socio-economic survey report by the Backward Class Commission. And I'm not sure if it is going to be placed before the cabinet as an additional subject. But there is no caste census as such, right? We don't have the power to do caste census. Whether it's in devolution of taxes, whether it is right allocation in the 16th Finance Commission, or whether it is in delimitation process, please consider how we have ensured better governance, how we have absorbed more migration, how we are propelling the nation economically. Whatever, let us have a conversation. What prevented the Modi government from having a census on schedule?
जब डेवलपमेंट जब चलते रहता है तो समाज के कई हिस्से पीछे रह जाते हैं, पर अलग अलग रीजन से होते हैं. हम किसी एक रीजन 2 रीजन के लिए नहीं होते. उसके लिए जरूरी है हम कि पता करें कि कौन सा समाज पिछड़ा रह गया, कौन से समाज को जो है दिक्कतें आ रहे हैं, कौन से समाज में जो हम एक्सेस टू एजुकेशन, एक्सेस टू गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स, एक्सेस टू लैंड, तो ये सब नहीं मिल रहा है. तो जब ये बातें सामने आएंगी तो आने वाले गवर्नमेंट्स को पॉलिसीज और प्रोग्राम्स और टारगेटेड डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए सुविधा होगी. इसीलिए हमारा डिमांड है कास्ट सेंसस का. भाजपा क्लियर करे सेंसर करवाएगी या कास्ट सेंसस.